K-Trend Monitoring Office. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for K-Trend Monitoring Office is David. David, what's up, man?
Hello, everybody.
David, you went to university in Korea, right?
Yes.
Where'd you go? Can I ask?
중앙. CAU, yeah.
Do you have like a school song? Because, like Booyoung was singing her Yeonse song.
Oh, yeah. I do, but I forgot, probably.
You're just like me.
Yeah.
I don't even think our school has a song.
The only time we actually sing it is when we're fully drunk, so that's why I probably don't remember it. On your freshman year, the 선배s teach you. It's something about like 의혈 or whatever, like
yes.
we're all connected with blood and loyalty or whatever, but I don't remember the
It's
lyrics.
crazy how every school has a song. My son, the first thing he had to do when he went to elementary school was learn the elementary school song.
Uh-huh.
And we don't have stuff like that in the US.
Okay.
Know? But so, do you remember your elementary school song?
No.
Some people do. Some people do after all the years. I just want to put it out there.
Okay.
Anyways, David.
Yeah.
David, what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to be talking about hobby clubs.
Yo.
Yeah. And it's a place where you can turn your passion into a serious thing and also a relationship as well, too. So nowadays, the trend is actually changing with the hobby club culture. So it's not as serious as before. It's more relationship based. And also this word 자만추 you hear all the time in terms of dating, meaning like you want to meet someone in a natural manner. That is taking over the hobby club culture.
Yeah, I want to ask all of our listeners out there, like, do you prefer the 자만추, right? Which means to meet someone naturally, to prefer to meet your significant other naturally, not artificially, where like say like a blind date.
Yeah.
Right? If let's say like 자만추, an example of a 자만추 would be like, you guys were friends and then, you guys hung out a little bit and then, next thing you know, you guys are dating or you join a club.
Yeah.
Are you in any clubs?
No. I'm a very lonely person. So for me, 인만추 would be the only way. I would have to get like a 소개팅 or a blind date in order to meet people. But yes, researching this actually, I was kind of, I saw the appeal of the 자만추 and joining a hobby club because a lot of people actually go there and they just work out, they just run together, they draw together, read together and do everything. And you have similar minded people that have similar hobbies and you just like interact naturally and then you become close and you go out together and yeah, it's very romantic too.
I understand, and this is something that I also learned recently because I joined the club last year. Was it last year or more than a year ago?
Okay,
and
let me guess.
A wine club.
Yeah.
I joined the wine club.
Yes,
but let me tell you how I joined this place. Okay. I was looking through other wine. Now this was an Anyang wine club, so it helped out. But other wine clubs, there's an application, right? And you go in there and they give you a list of clubs and stuff like that. You look at it, and it tells you all the rules, right? And then it said, like, for example, like from if you're born from 1996 to 1984 only, or like
the age rule,
or like 1990.
Yeah,
no one from the 80s.
Yeah,
and or there's one that specifically say no one married. So I'm out. What does that tell you? When someone says you're not allowed to join our club if you're married, that means this is a relationship club.
Yeah, obviously, they want to get closer with the hobby, but also see their chances and possibilities with each other and all the members. So yeah, people are going to join and have fun, but also want to get into relationships. I think that's very natural.
So when they do like the introduction, you have to write an introduction about yourself. Yes. You know what they all write?
What do?
They go, I'm just learning wine.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Or I like red wine. White wine. Because people who are like into wine, they'll go specific variety.
Oh, so these people know nothing.
So they don't even, they're
just there for the girls and the guys.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, quite honestly, if I were to join a wine club, that would be the exact, what do you call it, self-introduction I would write.
I came here to learn wine. That's what they.
It's the best club because you can actually get drunk together.
But
legitimately.
But you know what? But there's a lot of drinking clubs. You know that with clubs, there's drinking clubs.
Yeah.
But why? What would you target if you're going to a wine club? David?
What would I target?
Yes, why specifically a wine club, even though you know nothing about wine?
Well, you don't have to get like wasted. You know, you can self-control, you drink responsibly. Also, it looks kind of classy too.
That's exactly what it is. So they think that wine means money.
Yeah.
And so people of a certain class would join wine meetings.
Makes sense.
Joke's on you. People like me come. People with no class. Just like wine.
Okay.
That's why, but I'm married, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
But loyalty, from loyalty to purpose, this is interesting because past clubs, how are things like in the past here in Korea?
So before the digital era, you talked about apps, and there are apps out there like Somoim. That's a very popular app for these clubs. Before that, it was like word of mouth, and people would like recommend each other to join these clubs. And then loyalty was a very big issue because commitment. You know, you had to show up, you had to attend these club meetings, you had to go to the after drinking parties and all that to become one of the members. But nowadays, like since there are a lot of members and you can, you know, just like send in the group chat, oh, I'm sick today, I won't be able to go, or blah blah blah. The focus has shifted more from loyalty to objective and goals. So it's more like people gathering together to achieve like a 10-kilometer marathon or breaking a record of some sort or getting to know a certain list of wines in like 1 month. Something like that. So it's more goal-driven, like a game maybe.
But why are hobby clubs the gold standard for dating right now? Because again, you could just be using a dating app.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be a hobby club and ruin a perfectly good club by turning it into a relationship club?
Well, the downside of dating apps is that it's like a very big hit or miss. You know, you go on a date and if the person's like weird, then you just like say bye and you waste your time, right? But if you're in a hobby club, there's a lot of people, so the pool is bigger. Yeah. Also, your hobbies are matching, first of all, so that's a very green flag.
That's good. You know,
you have synergy with each other. And also, you can see that person's specific social skills, like in a group. Yeah. So like one-on-one dates, you can only see your own interaction with that person, but whether this person is a very social person, whether he has manners, whether he's not too introvert or something like that, so you can get all these clues and hints.
That is interesting, yes. But I think it's a big thing, right? Hobbies, because in any relationship, it's good to have the hobbies.
Yeah.
Would you say that there are certain clubs where it shadows as like I want to meet somebody club, like for example like wine. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the best club ever. The best disguise is you can legitimately get drunk, you look classy, people will come up and ask each other very fake questions, I would say. Oh, what kind of wine do you like? Oh, I like white and, you know, from France or whatever.
No, I was like, I really didn't know that wine meeting was like one of the biggest, like, I'm looking for a relationship group.
Yeah.
Because when I told my wife, I was like, I found the wine group in Anyang. And she's like, okay, are you going to go? I was like, yeah, I'm going to go. And she was like, you do know that it's like heavily relationship stuff.
Yes.
And so she was a little bit worried, right? I was like, I'm married. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, like what's up? And then when she found out that I was only drinking with guys eventually,
okay.
Because you know why?
Why?
I would make like a meeting. I would say, this is the list of wines that I'm gonna bring today, and this is how much you guys need to pay for this. And they all know I'm married, so no girls come.
You're like the repellent.
I'm the repellent. And so it's all guys that are genuinely interested in wine that come.
I wouldn't be surprised if that club dismantled after like
we all left.
Yeah, exactly, because people are looking for something else then. Like
I left, and you know, because we found out that like they just want to meet other people.
Exactly.
Terrible stuff right now. I'm telling you right now. I want to ask you guys. Car washing club is purely for car washing. I heard no dating happening. I'll tell you this, Hyun. I know what car washing club is all about.
Okay.
It's about showing off your expensive cars.
Oh, right.
And then girls come and go, can I sit in that car?
Oh, yeah.
And then show you how, you know, it's basically touting how rich you are. And then guys try to get girls through that. So I don't think that's purely for washing. I'm in the Freemason.
What? Is that even a club?
I mean, it's technically kind of a club, but I don't think that's a dating club.
Okay.
I don't think that's...
Okay.
What would be like another example, do you think, that really, like, I think hides well as like a dating club?
I think a lot of people just go to reading clubs, book clubs. Yeah.
To show that you're sophisticated?
Yes, you're intelligent, you like books, and you have taste, and you do debates, and you can show off. You're like, oh, I think Tolstoy means this. Like, he's signifying this in this symbol here, and you show off, and the girls like those kind of intelligent guys, and yeah.
When I first met my wife, I asked her what her hobby was. She said it was book reading. Mm-hmm. I've never seen her read. Till this day.
Same goes for the wine meetings and all that. Like, these people have never probably
drank wine.
Yeah, wine.
I mean, they probably did. They probably had like convenience store wine.
Exactly.
And then say like they like wine. Mm-hmm. The one that I heard is crazy is running.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking about that in
running.
the latter
I heard
half.
running stuff.
Oh,
guys.
for sure.
So guys, what do you think is a club that hides its true, goal, and it actually is a cover for a dating club? Let us know, guys. Mm-hmm. You chose a song that was once my biggest earworm.
Oh.
You magnetic by either why?
Yeah, these hobby clubs are basically magnets for people to just swarm in for relationships. So yeah,
very nice. And this is a good song too. This is Islet with Magnetic. Benny says for me would be the wrestling club.
What? Is there even such a club? That sounds very intense.
I don't know, man. If someone told me, hey, you want to join the wrestling club?
Yeah, and it's all men.
And it's just. It's gonna come off a little bit weird, man. Because I don't. It's
just imagining. Oh no, PD 님.
I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying it's a little bit of a fishy. Yeah. That has red flags all over the place.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. No, but you know what's crazy though? Speaking of which, I used to learn Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, jiu-jitsu.
I used to jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
And it's a great martial art. I mean, I highly recommend it for everybody. But it gets really awkward because there's also female members.
Right.
And like you don't know what to do. Because you're rolling.
It's very physical.
It's very physical. It's very touchy. And so like when I had to spar with the girl, it was a little awkward. I'll tell you that.
I've seen those reels on Instagram like about like jiu-jitsu clubs, and they show like a guy and a female like rolling in the ground together, and all the comments are like, "I'm joining a jiu-jitsu club tomorrow,"
No, but I've seen people date at jiu-jitsu gyms, But afterwards, like when you start going there for like over a year, like you get so used to it, like you don't see them as girls.
Yeah.
You just see them as another sparring partner. So like it's not there. But the first time around, it's a little bit awkward. Taekwondo club, okay. Oh, that works out.
Yeah.
I think that will work.
That's very, I would say, friendly.
Yes, it wouldn't be a dating one. But let's talk about some of the representative hobby clubs here in Korea.
Yes, we have the Big Four. Oh. And the meaning of Big Four is like you have a connotation there that it's big in the quantity, but also if you look into it, it's like perfect environment to like, go into dating and relationships. So yes, first off, we have the running clubs. These are big universally, I would say. In Korea, it's actually very, very big too.
Yes.
And it's also called the nightclub of the 2020s.
Yes.
So people no longer go to nightclubs and they don't dance to EDM. They go to run clubs and you meet at Pampo Bridge at 8 p.m. all together. When in your gear, it's very accessible, it's free, healthy, and also highly visual too. So everybody's in great physique.
That's exactly what it is. Everyone is fit.
Yes.
Right? Like you're not going to see me join a running club.
Oh, you can.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
I'm just, they'll be like...
then probably nobody would talk to you.
No, they will. They'll be like, they'll actually respect me. But wow, you're actually here to run. You're here to lose weight.
Yeah.
Respects to you. So yeah. And also, what do you do when you're in a running club? The outfit.
Yes.
Outfits
matter.
I mean, it's very, I wouldn't say like revealing per se, but yes, it is revealing.
Yes. They're very just elastic and they stick to your body.
Curves in all the places.
And for men, you can, boast your, triceps, biceps.
When you're running out at night and it's hot, what do guys do?
You can go shirtless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Perfect.
Exactly. And so it's a way to kind of show, hey, this is what my body is. This is my body.
Yeah.
My body. And so it's a good flirting. Another one. What's the second one?
Oh, the second one is climbing and hiking. This is very popular nowadays. People who like the outdoor vibes. Usually I see a lot of hiking clubs go to nearby mountains in Seoul. That's a reason why foreigners love Seoul nowadays, because there's so many accessible mountains.
Right.
But anyways, a lot of people, let's say, gather at Mount Gwanaksan, and you will see everyone just like having offline Tinder over there.
But I never understood about hiking club for being like a cover for dating.
Yeah.
Is that like, what are you trying to appeal? I mean, yes, you have to be also like
stamina. Yeah.
Oh, stamina.
Yeah, you got the longevity.
I always you know what I thought it was.
What is?
Because you're climbing up.
Yeah.
And you're always going to be behind somebody.
Okay.
And check out the glutes.
Oh, well.
Is it? I thought it was that.
Well, there was a big controversy on whether women should be wearing leggings on hiking.
Because they do.
Yeah, and that's like kind of embarrassing for the people who are following them.
Yeah.
So people were like, oh, you should have like a cardigan on top and stuff that.
Yeah.
But anyways, a lot of women like to go on top of the mountains and show off their legs and their body and get a selfie in front of that the what do you call it, the mountaintop,
the peak,
pillar.
Yep.
So yeah, and then they have like makgeolli in the middle of the mountain and gimbap ramen. That's also nice. So yeah, I think it's very healthy and good.
No, it is a very, very healthy thing. And again, I think stamina to prove that I am healthy.
Yeah.
Right. In shape is a big thing.
Right.
And then you have one where, non in shape people can join.
Oh, yeah.
Wine and whiskey classes,
yes.
man.
This has a little bit of a higher barrier to entry because, obviously wine and whiskey is pretty expensive.
It is.
And you would have to have some kind of luxury situation in your pocket. And you would have to have some sophisticated conversations as well, too. You would have to know the terms.
Yeah.
You would have to have some experience. There at least should be like a leader who's leading a group about like teaching like what kind of wine this is, where it's from, how old it is, what's it's supposed to be described like.
Yep.
I have no idea on any of these terms, so I might be interested in going to a wine meeting. I don't know if there are a lot of girls, though, there.
There is a lot of girls, but I'll tell you what happens, okay? So it's true that, and I think it depends on which one you go to. Like, maybe it's because I was in the Anyang meeting, the group, but girls don't want to. Yes, they do understand that, like, to be able to buy wine, to drink wine also means that you're able to afford those. But when you're doing a meeting, you're doing what we call enpang. Okay. Right, which means that you divide the cost of the wine and everyone pays. And so let's say a guy like me comes in and I have I'm bringing 5 bottles of wine, each costing about $200. That's $1,000, but 5 people, I say up to 5 people, everyone has to pay up $200. No one wants to really pay $200.
Yeah.
Yes, they wanted to meet guys who are able to buy these wine, but they doesn't mean so. What I found out, what some guys who want to actually meet girls do, they know what girls like.
Okay.
They like white wine.
Okay.
It's a little less tannic. It's less, the bitterness is there, less as that is. And Sauvignon Blanc is like the cheap white wine that tastes a little bit sweet. Everyone likes. These guys make groups, like meetings, with wines that they know girls will like. And it's cheap.
Oh. So they're not there for the wine or tasting or anything.
No.
They're just there for the girls.
Yes.
Okay.
And it just makes it more classy than I soju, beer and stuff like that.
But to be fair, that would be pretty appealing even to a new person who's entering into the wine world, because they don't even know what what do you call it?
Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah, that is, right? So, yeah, I think that would be valuable as an experience for people who are newbies.
I remember right before I left the group, this female member joined, and she goes, "I'm married. Can I join?" And I was like, that's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
And it turns out that many groups don't allow married people to join
right.
because it's straight up about dating and stuff like that. And the worst part of it is that our group leaders, there was two.
Yeah.
Once they got married,
they left?
No, they're not doing anything for the group.
Oh.
And so we all got upset. Like a bunch of us got upset and we left. That's funny. Another group.
Yeah, this one is the
reading group.
The reading group that I mentioned before, and this is the group that is that attracts people who look for intellectual chemistry. So there are a lot of girls and men that are attracted to intellectual people rather than like physical. You know, they want to see if the person's educated or if they have deep thoughts, whether they can, you know, be emotional or sentimental towards like some kind of storyline, how many books they've read before. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you can go to a book club.
My dad is a leader of a book club with 10,000 members. Do you think he's cheating on my wife, my mom?
Probably not. No.
Or if I go to a book club and I say, guys, I want to share a book I really like. It's called James and the Giant Peach. Would I be...
I don't know.
No longer an intellectual, right?
No.
But let's talk about the appeal strategy with all of this very quickly.
So, like, for all these four clubs, you all obviously need some money. You know, even for run clubs that are known to be, you know, you don't have to spend anything nowadays. There's actually like a TPO or like what do you call it, an OOTD. So you have to have certain outfits and gear to join these run clubs. It's not necessary, but you go there without any gear, you feel left out.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but like my friends who go to run clubs, apparently they have like these vests where you put these smartphones and water bottles in. They have like these Nike watches that track you. They have like running specific shoes, and certain brands like Hoka or On are more popular than the traditional Nike ones. Blah blah blah, and the list goes on. And I've heard if you actually want to impress in a running club, you have to at least spend like $1,000 on your gear.
You know what I heard very quickly is the new big thing, cycling.
Oh,
you know why? Cycling does all of those. You have the bicycles are very expensive.
Very expensive.
Those things cost like a car. Number 2, they wear the tight clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Number 3, they go far over on the weekends. Like overnight trips. Far away.
Okay.
And so I heard that's the big thing. Bicycling. That's right. But you can't be coming in with like a mountain bike. It doesn't work out that way.
Yeah.
You chose a song from To Us. 첫 만남은 계획대로 되지 않아. Plot twist. It's
quite self-explanatory. Yeah. Nothing goes as planned in the first meeting.
That's right. This is To Us with 첫 만남은 계획대로 되지 않아. Plot twist. Eugene over in Ukraine says both film clubs and book clubs, great places for me. It would be wonderful to meet the love of my life in such places. Now, I'll tell you this, book club does work. Film club, probably not. Because when you're watching movies, what do? You don't talk.
Yeah.
For like 2 hours. Right? Which is why on your first date with somebody, you should never go to a movie theater.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like concerts or movie theaters, these are not first date places because you want to talk.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like film clubs would necessarily be.
Well, speaking of film, I did see a club in front of my house. My house, in front of it, it has like a nice railroad track with a garden and like, you know, some parks over there. And I saw a bunch of like 10 people walking by, and it was like 5 men, 5 women, and they all have DSLRs. So I think they were like a filming club, you know, a photography club or videography or whatever. And they were just filming like the flowers and dogs and themselves. And that looked like a very nice, you know, club with a nice chemistry together with sharing a hobby, and they, you know, share their Photoshop skills and all, and have exhibitions for themselves.
Right.
So yeah, like something like that would be better than a film club.
But I did also see like guys go like, I'm a pretty good, you know, photographer. Maybe I could, you know, shoot some photos of you and stuff like that, right? Crash Override says, I've always thought volunteering was a really inefficient way to date, but people in the U.S. suggest it all the time. I actually know a producer who got married through the person that he met during a volunteering place.
Yeah. That's actually very popular among my friends too. There's actually I don't know if you can call it a hobby club, but every weekend these people gather and go to like animal shelters.
Oh yeah,
and they volunteer, and so like people just connect over, helping animals,
helping
people. So yeah, that's very good too.
I think it works very well.
Yeah, it's a great image for yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Which is why, I mean, I know people who go to church just to find somebody. I mean, I'm just saying,
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, I'm not calling church a club, but, I know people that do that, because, 교회 오빠s, you got to be careful about them. We got to define, there's a certain word nowadays where it defines hunters. Hunters is a very good term.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
So there are two words that mean a man crazy for women, and vice versa, a woman crazy for men.
Yes.
It's a little bit inappropriate for broadcasting, so we're not going to say it. But these terms are really widespread nowadays, and in the world of hobby circles, they're just like, everybody knows this terminology.
Yeah.
So if you were to try to enter a hobby club and you see like the announcements or like the policies there, they would almost always write down like restriction, no certain kind of people like this, like they would use this word and say like we do not want people who are crazy for women. We do not want people who are crazy for men. And I've experienced this directly because once I tried to enter a tennis club, and I play tennis, right?
Ooh.
And they had specific rules, and it was so funny because like tennis, you can play doubles, right? And usually men doubles, and then there's also mixed doubles. So people were like in the policy rules, like if you only want to play mixed doubles, you cannot enter the club. Yeah, so they're like, and they use this word over there.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a person who only wants to play mixed doubles and doesn't participate in singles or men's doubles, then you're not allowed in this club.
Yeah, so. I've heard. To be honest with you, I've more heard the term for the man crazy for women. Because again, when wine meetings, the term, the guy that we kicked out, he was, so crazy about just meeting women that he wasn't focusing on the wine itself. And then, one of the guys was calling him this, and I was like, what kind of bird is that? But it was, that's a keyword, bird. I thought it was a bird in the beginning.
Yummy bird.
Yes, a yummy bird.
Yummy bird. We can call it a yummy bird.
or a South American bird.
Okay. Oh yeah. So yummy bird and South American bird.
South American bird.
If you're good in Korean, translate that. Yeah.
But we gotta also talk about the red flag behaviors, right? There are some red flag behaviors within these clubs that need to be careful about.
So we use a lot of analogies. I don't know why, but the first one is honeybee, and then there's the queen bee as well too.
Yeah.
So the honeybee is usually for the males, and they float from one club to another as soon as they've scanned the member pool. And if they don't have anyone they like, or if a female member is already taken by someone over there, an alpha male, let's say, they'll be like, oh, I don't have any chance over here. So they'll just immediately quit, go to another club. But the problem with this is usually the club owners or like the presidents, representatives, they are connected with each other, and they have a blacklist of themselves too.
Yeah.
So like if you are a honeybee and you show this behavior, you get blacklisted and you cannot enter other clubs as well.
There's like, in the rules of joining the club, it says for a lot of them, it says you cannot be a part of more than 2 clubs.
Yeah.
Like they'll allow you to be in 2 clubs because like it could be like, let's say like a wine club and then like book reading.
Totally
book
different.
Club. Yeah, like completely different thing. And so they'll allow that. But if they see that you're part of all these different clubs, there's a very good chance that you're a honeybee or a queen bee.
Oh yeah, queen bee usually refers to obviously female, and this person is the South American bird.
Yes, likes to be surrounded by men.
Yeah, likes to be surrounded by men, and the only reason she's hanging out in the club is to get attention from the men. And she gets extremely jealous if a new female comes in and joins and tries to stir the pot with her attractiveness.
Right.
And if she loses her attention, she starts doing politics and try to shove that person away and say bad stuff about her behind her back. So yeah, those are the dynamics and the house of cards that are going inside the clubs.
Yeah. Here's another one: the excessive help.
Oh
my
I
goodness.
hate this, honestly.
Oh my goodness.
I hate this. So if you go to gyms or run clubs or whatever, that you need some assistance. Males have better physical strength, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're at the gym club and a woman is struggling with holding up the bar or doing a posture or whatever. A member of the club, a male, would go up to her and say, "Oh, do you need help?" And then I can assist you with that. I can spot you.
Or like you're in a wine club and you're going, "Oh, well, you're actually holding the wine glass wrong.
All right.
You're supposed to hold it this way.
Yeah, and then they will sneakily kind of do physical touch.
Yes.
They would lay their fingertips on you and stuff.
I hope these people know that nowadays, it's those little harassments. Mm-hmm. People will get you right away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The limit is set very, very low now, and so little things like that will get you in big trouble out there, which eventually will get you banned. Right. Yes or no, clubs are good for finding someone.
Yes, yeah. I would say.
I would say so too, but you have to do it the right way, and I think the best way to do it, from what I saw from other people, is you can't make it seem like you're there desperate for a relationship.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It has to be
natural.
You need to join and actually show the enthusiasm and ambition towards that specific hobby if you want to become popular.
Exactly.
That's the way to go.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us which group you plan to join next. David, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll end your week, and we'll see you again next Monday.
Hey, bye-bye.